Welcome to Daily Stoic, where together we explore and apply the enduring principles of Stoic philosophy to live a meaningful life, resilient in the face of all challenges. Today, we will delve into a topic both deeply philosophical and profoundly practical. 7 behaviors that undermine trust and respect. These are the silent destroyers of relationships, and if left unrecognized, they can inflict significant damage on our souls and our lives. But before we dive into the details, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of you, the supporters and contributors to the growing strength of the Stoic community. Your participation is the heart and soul of what makes Daily Stoic thrive. In Stoic philosophy, relationships are not only crucial elements of life, but also opportunities to cultivate virtue. However, when we find ourselves surrounded by individuals who bring negativity and toxicity, it can erode our spirit and self-esteem. So today, we will not only identify these harmful behaviors, but also gain a deeper understanding of how they can impact our psyche and overall well-being. Let us begin this journey by exploring the first behavior to avoid when dealing with toxic individuals. The first behavior, manipulation. In life, none of us are immune to encountering individuals who possess a refined ability to manipulate the emotions and actions of others. Manipulation isn't always overt or aggressive. Often, it hides within sweet but empty compliments or subtle psychological pressures. This is one of the most dangerous threats because it can occur anywhere, from personal relationships to the workplace. Imagine a familiar scenario. A colleague showers you with excessive praise for a project you've just completed. Instead of feeling joy, you are left with a sense of doubt. You wonder, are they really complimenting me, or are they just trying to use me for some ulterior motive? Insincere flattery is often a covert weapon of manipulation. Or consider another example. A friend calls you in the middle of the night with an urgent situation, asking you to drop everything to help them. This isn't just a simple plea for help. It's an emotional coercion designed to make you feel guilty if you don't comply, with no regard for your own needs. In Stoic philosophy, recognizing manipulative behavior like this is essential. We must cultivate the ability to protect ourselves from the influence of others. Don't allow these tactics to shake your inner autonomy. A genuine, healthy, and truthful relationship is never built on control or manipulation. Clear awareness of manipulation is the first step toward building relationships founded on mutual trust and respect. This is not just about protecting yourself. It's about creating the conditions necessary for fostering long-lasting and sincere connections. Let us grow together, learn from each other, and stand firm in our values. For it is through mutual understanding and support that the strength of the Stoic community truly shines. The second point, lack of empathy. Empathy is the invisible glue that binds people together. It helps us transcend the surface level of communication, understand deeper emotions, and support others at the moment they need it most. However, not everyone possesses this ability. A lack of empathy is a form of emotional poverty, which damages relationships, weakens them, and eventually leads to their collapse. Imagine this. You've just gone through a long, stressful day, with pressure weighing heavily on you, and all you need is a listening ear, a word of encouragement from a loved one. Instead, you receive a response like, "Get over it," or "Stop complaining." These words are not only cold, but also show that the person is either unable or unwilling to put themselves in your shoes. This is a typical example of a lack of empathy, where the other person cannot see or understand your pain. Another common scenario, you've just achieved an important milestone or gone through a painful event in your life, and you share it with a friend. Instead of receiving congratulations or support, they quickly change the subject, showing no concern for your feelings. This indifference not only makes you feel abandoned, but also exposes the lack of empathy in that relationship. Stoic philosophy places great emphasis on understanding between people. In the Stoic community, we value empathy as an essential part of life. We not only seek to identify those who lack empathy, but also guide how to cultivate this quality within ourselves to strengthen our relationships. A lack of empathy can leave deep scars in relationships and weaken our mental health. Recognizing these signs early and establishing clear boundaries is essential to protect ourselves and maintain fair, meaningful relationships. On this journey, as a community, we continually support and grow to spread empathy and understanding in every daily interaction. The third behavior, gossip and fabrication. Gossip, much like hidden currents, silently infiltrates every corner of life, from the workplace to personal relationships. It carries a destructive force, not only damaging a person's reputation, but also deeply harming relationships, eroding trust, and negatively impacting mental well-being. Imagine you're peacefully working when suddenly you hear rumors about you having a romantic relationship with a colleague. This rumor is entirely baseless, yet it spreads quickly. Not only does this tarnish your reputation, but it also makes the work environment suffocating, filled with anxiety. Gossip harms not only the person being spoken about, but also those who spread and listen to it, leaving no one untouched by its negative effects. In friendships, the impact of gossip is no less devastating. Imagine a close friend hearing that you've spoken ill of them to others. Whether the statement is true or not, the trust between you begins to waver, and silent doubts can easily fracture the friendship. In Stoic philosophy, facing gossip and fabrication is not just about avoiding the judgments of others, but also about learning the vital lesson of maintaining equanimity and integrity. We are taught not to let ourselves be dragged into the negative whirlpool of rumors. A steadfast soul never allows itself to be swayed by slander, whether whispered in secrecy or voiced aloud. At its core, gossip is a toxic force that weakens trust and destroys connections. Recognizing and learning how to confront it is a crucial step in protecting relationships and safeguarding inner peace. In the Stoic community, we foster a culture of respect, encourage mutual support, and maintain an environment where integrity is always prioritized. Remember, your participation and commitment help us build a strong community where honesty and trust are cherished. The fourth point, perpetual negativity. In every life, we inevitably encounter people whose fate seems to be intertwined with misfortune. They are often submerged in endless streams of complaints, regardless of how bright their surroundings may be. Their negativity is not just a dark cloud looming over their mind, but also spreads like an invisible plague, infecting and weighing down those around them. Imagine having a friend who always calls you whenever their life goes off track. They constantly complain about work, relationships, or personal failures. But the strange thing is that in every word they speak, you can sense a layer of pessimism, like a dust that cannot be shaken off. These complaints, whether intentional or not, eventually leave you feeling drained, and over time, your own spirit gets pulled into an invisible whirlwind of negativity. Another situation, you're enjoying a happy moment in life, but immediately your companion, with eyes clouded by persistent negativity, can only see the gloomy aspects, the potential failures ahead. This not only frustrates you, but also erodes your efforts to maintain a positive outlook. Perpetual negativity has the power to drain all positive energy around it, dragging you into the abyss of pessimism. Stoic philosophy reminds us that not only are the personal challenges we face concerning, but so is the negative energy from others. In the Stoic community, we emphasize the importance of recognizing perpetual negativity and finding ways to deal with it. We share strategies to maintain balance and healthy boundaries when dealing with people who are unable to see the light in life. Negativity not only harms relationships, but also erodes mental health and destroys our inner happiness. Recognizing and dealing with this situation is key to protecting ourselves from psychological decline and to maintaining fair and healthy relationships. Your participation in the Stoic community is a commitment to a supportive environment where everyone learns and grows together. Remember, you have the right to distance yourself from negativity and maintain your inner peace as you walk through life's journey. The fifth behavior, lack of respect in relationships. Respect is a core principle in Stoic philosophy, serving as the foundation for maintaining balance and harmony in all interactions. When respect is absent, relationships gradually become unhealthy, and connections that once seemed strong begin to crumble from within. Whether expressed subtly or openly, disrespect erodes self-esteem and creates an invisible yet profound divide between people. Imagine you're in a meeting, and every time you speak, a colleague consistently interrupts, dismissing your opinions. This behavior not only harms your self-respect, but also hinders your ability to contribute effectively. Disrespect diminishes your value in the eyes of others. And if it continues, it can render you invisible within the very environment you're part of. Or consider a personal relationship where your partner frequently disregards your desires and needs, making major decisions, like moving or handling finances, without consulting you. This is an abuse of autonomy and a clear sign of disrespect, slowly weakening the foundation of the relationship and leading to emotional disconnection. In Stoic philosophy, we are reminded of the importance of recognizing disrespect and addressing it by setting clear boundaries. Within the Stoic community, we share practices that help establish honest communication channels where mutual respect is a non-negotiable value. Disrespect leaves not only emotional scars, but can also entirely destroy a relationship, harming both self-esteem and mental health. Early recognition and learning how to confront disrespect are essential for maintaining fair, strong, and meaningful relationships. Your participation in the Stoic community not only helps build a space of mutual support, but also fosters relationships founded on the solid bedrock of respect and dignity. Together, we grow and uphold this core value, because only with respect can any human connection truly endure and hold deep meaning. The sixth point: extreme selfishness. In life, it's not difficult to encounter people who are entirely absorbed in their own orbit. Those who seem to believe that only their own needs and desires are worthy of attention. For them, the world revolves around their ego, and the relationships around them are merely tiny satellites, always serving their personal purposes. This selfishness, silent yet powerful, erodes the foundation of all relationships, leaving behind feelings of abandonment, unappreciation, and ultimately, distance. Imagine having a friend who is always busy, but only busy for themselves. Every time you meet, the conversation revolves around their achievements and challenges, while your worries and needs become invisible. This extreme selfishness not only leaves you feeling abandoned, but also drains the emotional depth of the relationship. Or in a romantic relationship, your partner frequently makes significant decisions without consulting you. Whether it's a decision to move to a new city or a major financial choice, you're left feeling sidelined. This extreme selfishness doesn't just erode trust, it breaks the balance, turning the relationship into a one-sided and emotionally detached experience. Stoic philosophy reminds us that harmony in relationships cannot exist if only one person is in control. In the Stoic community, we emphasize the importance of recognizing extreme selfishness and understanding the emotional impact it causes. Selfishness is not only an enemy of trust, but also the greatest barrier to true connection. Together, we share strategies to establish healthy boundaries and learn how to communicate personal needs clearly. A sustainable relationship is not about submission, but about balance and mutual support. It's understanding and sharing that make a connection truly meaningful. Extreme selfishness doesn't just hurt self-esteem. Over time, it also leads to a decline in mental health. Recognizing and addressing these behaviors is crucial to maintaining fair and healthy relationships. The Stoic community is a place where we learn to deal with selfishness and build relationships based on balance and harmony. A space where not only existence, but also deep human growth can flourish. The seventh behavior: dishonesty in relationships. In every relationship, honesty is the foundation of trust. When honesty is compromised, trust slowly fades away, like grains of sand slipping through one's fingers. A broken promise, a seemingly harmless lie, or a concealed action can shake the pillars of any relationship, leading to doubt and disconnection. Imagine you're working on a group project. One colleague repeatedly promises to handle their portion of the work, but continually makes excuses and fails to deliver. This lack of honesty not only delays progress, but also damages the collaboration between team members, creating an atmosphere filled with suspicion and mistrust. Or take a friendship where your friend constantly lies about their actions and decisions. They may claim they are too busy when you need them, while in reality they are prioritizing other things. These lies slowly erode the bond of trust, turning what was once a close relationship into one marked by distance and coldness. In Stoic philosophy, honesty is regarded as an indispensable value. We understand that when honesty is questioned, everything that forms the foundation of a relationship, from respect to trust, begins to crumble. In the Stoic community, we not only recognize dishonesty, but also learn how to confront it by setting healthy boundaries and protecting our dignity. We encourage relationships built on trust and integrity, which are essential for maintaining genuine and lasting connections. Dishonesty not only damages trust, but also harms self-esteem and mental well-being. Recognizing and learning how to address dishonest behavior is crucial for preserving fair and healthy relationships. The journey we have traveled. Together, we've explored 7 toxic behaviors to avoid in relationships, from manipulation, lack of empathy, gossip, and lies to selfishness and dishonesty. Each behavior has the potential to destroy human connections, undermine self-esteem, and affect mental health. But more importantly, we've learned how to identify and cope with these behaviors. Let's reflect on what we've discussed. First, we identified manipulation and learned how to set boundaries to protect ourselves. Then we confronted the lack of empathy, sharing ways to cultivate empathy in our relationships. Gossip and lies not only harm reputations but also erode trust, and we've learned to counter them with integrity. Next, we explored how to maintain a positive attitude in the face of perpetual negativity and set boundaries with those who bring negative energy. We also learned how to confront disrespect, building relationships based on mutual respect, as well as how to handle extreme selfishness, protecting our rights without losing balance in the relationship. Finally, we recognized dishonesty, a factor that weakens trust and mental strength. Learning to protect honesty not only keeps relationships healthy, but also preserves our own values. In the Stoic community, we are not just an online space, but a community of individuals committed to growth and supporting each other. Every member plays a crucial role in creating an environment where sincerity and meaningful relationships are nurtured and developed. An end or a beginning. This journey of exploring 7 toxic elements is not the end, but the beginning of healthier, more sustainable relationships. By recognizing and learning how to face these behaviors, you've laid the foundation for a better, more fulfilling life. Continue to apply what we've learned in every interaction, and remember, you are never alone on this journey. We've traveled an important path together, discovering the 7 toxic signs we need to avoid in those around us. These behaviors not only have the potential to destroy relationships, weaken self-esteem, but also profoundly impact our mental health. However, by clearly identifying these negative elements and learning how to handle them, we have empowered ourselves to build strong, healthy, and meaningful relationships. Now is the time for action. Apply the lessons from Inpun. Daily Stoic to your daily life. Set clear boundaries, eliminate toxic elements, and build relationships based on respect, honesty, and empathy. Not only will you improve your life, but you'll also contribute to creating a positive and sustainable environment. If you found this journey helpful, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Stoic channel to not miss out on future lessons. Together, we can create positive change and live a wiser, stronger life. Remember, Daily Stoic is always with you on the path to meaningful relationships and personal growth.